In February of 2010, the pilot of a show was filmed called So That's How They Do It, Eh? The show was so awful the tape was thrown out and never seen by anyone again. Until now.
Who needs friends when you can have lights?
Well, howdy ho there, kids. I'm Cowboy Jim. You've come to show off. So that's how they do it, eh? Today's subject is lighting. Lighting. So you've got an idea, eh? A miraculous one at that. And you want to know, how can I capture this on camera and make it look good? It's as simple as three things: the key light, the fill light, and the backlight. Now we're gonna explore.
Well, hey there, Texas Ranger. So, we're gonna start off with the first type of light, the key light.
Well, what does the key light do?
Well, that's a fine question there, young lassie. The key light acts as the dominant light and produces shadows to the visage. Now, as you can see, the key light is positioned at a 45-degree angle to the subject, me being the subject, the light being the light. So like stated earlier, the key light here is the dominant light. You are to act as if this is the only light you have. Now, what this light does is create deep, dark shadows to the subject, preferably around the face. Now that creates a nice, subtle image.
Well, hey there, I'm back! So today, on lighting, light number 2. And what would that light be?
Fill light?
Correctamundo! Alright, so the fill light. You know what the job of this light is?
No.
Well, the job of this light is to create ultimate two-dimensional view with the key light right there. Let's get the camera on the key light. The key light. Put it on the key light. So, I'll put it in a little story for you guys. So, just bring the key light over. This guy's my friend. So we got the key light here. So you see the key light and the fill light, they're friends, right? They're gonna give a little hug. Nice little light hug. Alright. Oh, get it? Because it wasn't a strong hug, but they're lights. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so key light's gonna go back over there. Alright, so we got the fill light. Main job of the fill light is to create a two-dimensional view along with the key light. That's all I have to say about this guy, because he's not that important. Right, buddy? Alright.
Well, hey there, kids. It's Lassie Jane. My friend Cowboy Jim just went to go ride a bull, so we're going to take some time from letters from our viewers.
Yay!
Here are questions that you asked me. Let's hear the first one.
Dear Lassie Jane, how many types of lighting are there? Your friend, Bo.
Well, thanks, Bo. That's a good question. There's 3 types of light: fill light, key light, and the backlight, which you'll be learning in today's episode.
Yay!
Now let's hear another letter.
What's your favorite type of lighting? Your friend, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy. My favorite kind of light is probably the backlight, because it gives a different effect. But you'll learn about that later. We haven't learned about that one yet.
Yay!
Again, the enthusiasm is outstanding. We have time for only one more question, so let's hear it.
Dear Lassie Jane, how are you? I like cheese. Do you like cheese? What are the 3 positions the lighting should be at? Your best friend in the entire world, Sarah Timmies.
Hey Sarah Timmies, it's great to hear from you again. I'm great, how are you? And of course I like cheese, my favorite's Gouda. And now we're going to talk about the levels of that the light should be on. So the back light should be behind you. No level, just directly behind you. The fill light should be level at a 45-degree angle. Again, level with your face, which is different from the key light, which is a 45-degree angle down and should be a bit higher than you. I hope that answered your question, Lassie. Now that's all the time we have from letters from our viewers. Oh, I think I hear Cowboy Jim on his bull.
Yay! I'm back!
Yay! How was it?
It was a rootin' tootin' good time. Alright, so now we got our third type of lighting, and the last type. We got the backlight. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
Now, the job of the backlight, as you can see, to make defining shadows that make me separate from the background. Now, the job of the backlight is to create a bright, bright rim around your subject, create defining shadows, but most of all, create contrast between all three lights and make sure there is a difference between the subject and the background. So there you have it. You know all three lights. You got the key light, you got the fill light, you got the backlight. Now take this knowledge and use it.
Yeehaw! Hey there, kids, it's Lassie Jane again. We said goodbye to Cowboy Jim because he went to go ride on his Bronco, which is what you guys are, my Broncos. So let's talk about the lights that we learned on today's episode. Do you remember, or do you need a little reminding?
Reminder!
That's okay. I need reminding too sometimes. Hey there, kids. Okay, so let's talk about the first light that we learned. The key light, okay? So, it's this umbrella-looking thing. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me, but I'll be prepared. Okay. So, where it should be positioned is above you at a 45-degree angle down. So what you kids could do at home, if you don't know what 45-degree angles is, it's about half of a triangle. Or you can get your fancy-dancy protractors if you do have them. Okay, and just above you and down. Okay, let's talk about this little fella. Anybody remember him?
The fill light.
Right, you are now. He just burned out, but that's okay. We're a small show, but we'll get another light bulb in him. He didn't die yet. Okay, so where this light should be is right beside you, level to your face, yet again at a 45-degree angle downward. So get your protractor if you're that fancy. And you know, let's see what we can do with lighting. Okay, kids, so let's talk about the final light. Whew, it's hot as hand up here! Okay, kids, you remember?
The backlight.
The backlight, that's correct. That's the light that is right behind me. I feel like I'm getting a suntan or I'm in the desert. Ha ha. Okay, now, who remembers where this light should be? I'll give you a hint. It's in the title.
The back, it should go behind you.
Right you are, Buckaroo. I'm proud of you. Okay, it should go right behind you. It gives me a lighted brim. Makes me look all billowy and such. So thanks for tuning in today, kids. I had a blast with you. Now, Cowboy Jim just invited me to his ranch, so I gotta go ride Broncos with him. See you later.